Welcome back. So today I have this look for you guys. I hope you guys like it. It's a rainbow look with a pop of glitter, and I'm gonna be using the Havana Blast palette from Amor'us. So it's this one right here. So it's very beautiful. It's such a beautiful palette, and it's very pigmented. So let's get started. Paradise with a nasty Okay guys, so I'm gonna start with an eyeshadow base, and I'm using the MAC Soft Ochre one. So I've been using this one lately. So I'm just gonna grab some with my finger and I'm just gonna apply it here. Okay. I'm sorry you guys, my kids are in the living room, so you guys might be able to hear them. Okay, so since I am using you know, some light colors and I do want them to pop a little more, I'm gonna be using the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, which is this one right here. Just like this, a little bit, it goes a long way, and then just blend it with my finger. So you guys could either just put a white base, like the NYX Jumbo Pencil under. You guys don't have to put a cream color base like the MAC one. But I like to mix the two of them. For some reason, I feel like the shadow lasts way longer that way. So it's really up to you guys. So once my eye is looking like this, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the colors. You know what, first off, let me put some chapstick because my lips are super chapped right now. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. By the way, my brushes are gonna be dirty because I just, you know, did this eye. So I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics and number 10, and it's this one right here. I'm going to be using the color Affection. This beautiful pink. I'm going to just start by placing that there. And what I like about these brushes, you know, that they're fluffy and they're angled, because it's like, it fits perfect right there. So next I'm going to be using the color Romantic, and I'm going to be placing that right here. So that's like a pretty orange tangerine color. Okay, and then from there I'm going to be grabbing this yellow one called Lovely. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M209, and it's this fluffy brush. And then go back with that pink and just kind of go over right there just to blend it out a little bit. Okay, so after that I'm going to start adding the green. And with the green I'm going to be using this one from Wet n Wild. This like bluish greenish. And it's called Fresh Out. It has more of a teal, like more of a blue, but once it goes into that yellow, it turns green. I'm gonna be using this blue one. It's called Caribbean, and this is what I'm gonna use at the end. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease, and for my crease I'm gonna be using the CoverGirl and Buff. This has really turned into my favorite concealer. I love it. My mermaid brush. So you guys could go ahead and clean it first and then add the concealer, but I'm just gonna do it like this. Like, it works fine. So I'm gonna leave it like that. And now what I'm gonna be doing is grabbing my glue. So I'm not gonna set it because I'm adding glitter. So so there's no point on setting it. Okay, so I'm using the NYX glitter, which is this one. And then my arts and craft brush. So the glitter that I'm going to be using is from JCat. And it's just this silver one, and it has like, you know, different color of little glitter speckles. So I'm gonna leave it like that for now, and I'm gonna start adding that purple that I have right here on the edge. So for that, I'm gonna be using my Wet n Wild brush, and it's this one right here, and I'm gonna be using the color Sea Moves and then Summer Nights. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and start adding the rest of the glitter. So you know how I finished with like a wing, so I'm just gonna grab my arts and craft, and I have glue on it, and I'm just gonna make the line, and then I'm going to add the glitter. Now we're gonna go ahead and finish this, so I'm gonna clean this up, and I'm just gonna do that with a wipey. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab some concealer and clean that up a bit more. Skinny Aiko in black. I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild, and I'm gonna be going over it. Okay, so now I'm gonna be grabbing a little flat brush like this one. It's very tiny. It's from BH Cosmetics number 13. Look how tiny and thin it is. So this is what I like to use, and I'm gonna be grabbing that color Sexy Moves. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to blend the top of these colors just a little bit so they don't look as harsh. And I'm gonna be using the BH Cosmetics 122 brush, so it looks like this. So I'm gonna start with the pink one and then just do little tiny circular motions, and very, very lightly. Hi, my papas. It's my cat. He's in here. What are you doing, babies? Okay, so for lashes, these are new. It's my first time using them, and I think they're alright. So these are the AOA Studio lashes in Alexis, and they look like this. They're not my favorite, but they're alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the bottom of my eyes, and I'm gonna start with the color pink. So this one's the Mother Pro brush, and I'm gonna be using Affection. We're gonna go ahead and do yellow. From yellow, I'm gonna go with green, blue, and then I'm gonna be using the purple. Okay, so once it looks like this, I'm going to start with the liner, and it's the LA Girl one in black. So now we're gonna go on and move to the face. Okay, so I'm gonna contour my nose. I felt like I should do it on this video. Connect this here. Connect this here. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of grab this blush and blend it. So this is the Beach Cosmetics 122. And I like blending it with this one. For some reason, I feel like it blends it really, really good. Okay, so it's not too harsh. I'm gonna be using my Miss Glam brush. I love highlight. I mean, who doesn't love highlight? I know there's people that actually don't, but I do. I love highlight. I feel like it just makes me like wake up. It makes me glow. So for lips, Spicy from Lori and Berry. Gotta do some setting spray. So I'm gonna be using the Sports Fix from Makeup Revolution, and this actually works really, really good. Like, it actually holds the sweat. I've noticed it could be hot as hell and I won't sweat as much, so I really like this. Inside you. Some dripping. I like to just pat it in there, giving me some tropical vibes. Hey guys, so that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It's something fun and a nude lip. I think it goes perfect because the main focus is on the eyes, which is what I want. There's nothing wrong with adding some color if you guys would like. What do you guys think? Let me know if you guys like this look. I will see you guys on my next video. Take me in slow, breathe me in and let me go. Feeling the lungs inside you, and the black and